It's time for sugar.
And she's sweet. I see her coming down the street. I know I ask you very confidentially. And she's sweet.
I'm not a trained pastry chef or a trained chef. I just have a really good tongue, yeah. I would say that my parents inspired me to cook when I was little. They certainly didn't keep me out of the kitchen. I gotta get sugar. Is this a big enough bag of sugar? It's informative, but it could be boring for me to just stand here and tell you that story. I was dating Ken Nolan, who wrote Black Hawk Down. He lived in Hollywood, leaving his apartment one day, and Max Muchnick, who's the creator of Will and Grace, saw me. I had long, flowing red hair at the time, and he said, "What do you do?" And I said, "I'm a chef." And he said, "I need one of those for my TV show." And the show happened to be Will and Grace. Okay, don't tell anybody, but I don't know that this is actually going to turn out. So once that happened, I was on the set at CBS Radford. That's how I got my foot in the door. And then one show after another just kept rolling in. Seinfeld, Third Rock from the Sun, Caroline in the City, Jay Leno, That 70s Show, Weeds. And then that's how I was making food for 4 celebrities' private airplanes. I went to their homes and made food for them. I didn't have a boyfriend. I had a beeper. I had no life. All I did was cook. You see that? It's a little mini me. Okay.
Three-time win.
We're burning the cupcakes. I'm Hollis Wilder. I'm the owner of Sweet by Good Golly Miss Holly in both Orlando and now in Jacksonville, Florida.
What is the secret ingredient? Butter. Butter.
My secret to making delicious cupcakes is that I make them. 350 pounds of buttercream, 175 pounds of sprinkles, chocolate, decorations. No, the cupcakes are really good because I don't skimp on the ingredients. I melt French chocolate into the cakes and into the icing.
It's an addiction.
I use egg whites instead of whole eggs, which makes them lighter.
The best thing I've ever tasted.
I use a heart-healthy olive oil blend instead of butter, which keeps them moist. They're mini, which is the perfect size. I'm just like, I really want one. Every single one of my cupcakes has several elements involved. Crust, which is on the bottom of the cupcake paper, that gives you that additional crunch when you bite into the cupcake. A filling, which can be like dulce de leche or chocolate pudding. Surprises inside the cupcake. That's what I love to do, and that's why they're so good.
The only way to describe them is they're sweet.
All the Sweet by Holly cupcakes are taken from childhood family favorite desserts. So different kinds of pies, sweetbreads, ice cream.
We have this really, really sexy one. It's like a banana split, and it's filled with like it's chocolate pudding, and then it has like a strawberry and banana buttercream, and it has like these fun little sprinkles on the side.
It's called peanut butter cookie. It's a chocolate cake with peanut butter cookie dough in the middle, and they put sugar on top with peanut butter frosting. It tastes just like a peanut butter blossom cookie. It's amazing. Amazing cupcakes.
It's like we have our own local celebrity, so we can come in and just eat hers.
The reason I focused on minis in my store was by mistake. I didn't start out my store creating mini cupcakes. I started out making the Texas Jumbo, or the ginormous cupcake, which at the time was very, very popular. I got an order to make cupcakes for a spa, and they wanted mini cupcakes. In the night before the order, the spa burnt down to the ground. But I had 500 mini cupcakes being boxed up the next morning when I found out. So what am I going to do with these 500 cupcakes? Because they don't want them now and they're not paying for them. So I said, well, let's put them in the case and see what happens. And they were gone in like an hour and a half. So that's why I make mini cupcakes. The first time I went on, I didn't know what to expect. And I had an inclination that what could the competition be? It can't just be, oh, they're gonna make regular cupcakes. There's gotta be something gross about it that people are gonna be like, what? That's disgusting. Because I'm a savory chef, I knew that I could show up there, and if they threw any number of ingredients at me, I'd be able to bring my game. So the first thing I do every time I'm on TV is I go over to everybody and I look them right in the eye and I say, hi, I'm Hollis Wilder. What's your name? And I shake their hands. This absolutely freaks them out. They don't know what to do with themselves because it's a competition. Well, you kill them with kindness, but you never let them know that you're going to kick their you-know-what. The nice thing about being asked to be on the Food Network, and I was asked, I didn't have to interview for it. After I made the salmon cupcake in the George and Ann Lopez golf tournament episode, which was my first episode, the publisher Abrams called me and asked me to write a cookbook. I decided to do a savory cookbook for cupcakes because there were none on the market. I knew that there was already, at the time when I was asked to write my cookbook, a saturation for cupcake everything. So to make another cookbook about cupcakes was not going to be interesting. Making savory bites, meals that you can make in the cupcake pan, which contains 100 recipes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, was a challenge for me, and that's what I like to do. I like to challenge myself. Cupcakes are just one aspect of my professional life. I'm a person outside of Cupcake Wars, and so I can't stake my claim for any success that I have just on cupcakes. I wish I could tell you that I know what's next for me. I have no expectations for where this is going to go, or my opportunities on being on the Food Network, or writing a cookbook. They're just opportunities, and it doesn't mean that I get the goodie bag at the end of the party. It just means that I did the work, and I have more wisdom because of it.